first time you're hearing me, hi, I hope you're doing okay. If this is your multiple of time, it's not a word, but we'll pretend it is, hearing me or coming to my channel, it's great to have you here too. Today I'm just going to do a little bit of a ramble, because I've not done one for ages, and I kind of miss doing rambles, and they can be kind of fun, and there's a few things I want to talk about very briefly. The first is I am contemplating reading a book out loud on my channel and doing it in installments, but I don't know what book to read, and I thought I would get a gauge of an idea of what kind of book to read by asking you guys, what book would you like to hear me read, or what book do you think would suit my voice to read? Either one, because I want to do something that people want to hear. I could easily pick something off my bookshelf and read it, but I want it to be something that people would like to hear me read, and something that's going to be enjoyable. So, I leave it with you. What book would you like to hear Liberty Whispers read to you? Yeah, let me know in the comments below, or inbox me, or what have you, and that'll be cool. And then I'll have some ideas of books to pick from. The second thing is, those who might be wondering if there's going to be a part 2 to the record store roleplay. There is, and it should be up in the next few days. It's basically going to concentrate on this month, the month of May, and my favourite releases from this month, stuff that I really liked in May. So that's what's going to be happening in that, and hopefully you'll like it just as much. So yeah, that's going on, and that should be up in the next few days. Also, if you do like the music that I recommend in videos like that, and you want to know more about how I source my music, because I got asked today a very good question in my feed. How do I find music? And the answer is very broad but simple. I find music anywhere and everywhere. I have a select bunch of websites that I go to on an almost daily basis. Record stores that are primarily online, because where I live we don't really have a record store. I have to go out of town if I want to physically purchase vinyl, or if I want to go to a indie record store, as it were. We have one, but it's pretty cack. They have like Cilla Black Records and Cliff Richard Records, and it's pretty naff. And I kind of wish that there was. There used to be a one ages ago called Rainbow Music, and it was pretty good from what I remember. This was years ago. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, I get the music that I source and I track down from websites, various websites, record stores, blogs. I work for a couple of other websites as well as my own, which is thespeakerboxbelow.com if you want to go check it out, which you should, because it's full of good stuff on there. But I work for another few websites as well, and I've made a lot of contacts and stuff like that, you know. It's like a big music nerds club, I guess. So yeah, I find it all over the place, but if you want to check out more of the stuff that I recommend, you should definitely go to my website, Speakerbox, thespeakerboxbelow.com. We're also on Facebook as well, if you want to go on there and give us a like, which would be nice. But anyway, enough shameless self-promotion. Well, actually no, there's a bit more. I put out earlier today in my feed that I was going to use Vocal, which is a sort of, it's kind of like Ustream, essentially, but it's like a audio video chat room in which I hook myself up and broadcast, and you guys can jump in and we can talk. There's a chat text box in there, or I could make you co-host and you can use your mics if you want. I did give it a trial run earlier. I got a few people in, which was kind of cool, but I got some very strange people in, and I think one was just deliberately trolling. I don't know. What is the version of trolling or trolling? Trolling. I sound so posh in English when I was trolling. I had a chap who was trolling me. And it was quite interesting, and it's definitely something I want to do, but I think what I need to do is I need to give more of a heads up, because I kind of just sprung it out of nowhere and did it. But next time I'm going to sort of be a bit more organised. But what I want to know is if that's something that appeals to you, if like a kind of whisper hangout, a kind of whisper not meeting, that sounds horribly formal. It is like a hangout, like a chat. If you want to just kind of hang out, chat, get to know me, get to know each other, I think it'd be cool. But I would do it with more notice. So what days would be good for you? I don't know. And I'm on GMT, obviously being in the UK. So I guess the more important question is what times would be best for people. I don't know. It might not even be a good idea. I think it could have potential, and I think it'd be quite cool, but it's up to you guys. I guess if you fancy doing it, we can do it. Other than that, it is very warm here right now, which is nice, but I am a child of winter, and I think the sun actually drains me of power. I'm kind of like the anti-Superman in that way, and in a lot of other ways, but yeah. But I'm talking about the weather, which means that it's time to go, because that's a dangerous road to head down. But anyway, that was my ramble. I hope that you're all good. Thank you for all watching and commenting and getting involved, and it's lovely to have you all on board. And yeah,